Well, before the break, we heard the incredible story of a teen swimmer who's not letting his vision loss get in the way of being a successful athlete.
But for some people, going blind occurs later in life. As a matter of fact, according to the American Federation for the Blind, an estimated 5.4 million American adults 65 years of age and older report experiencing significant vision loss. But losing your sight does not have to mean the end of life as you know it. As Brian Spiros explains, a training center right here on Delmarva is helping seniors live a normal life.
Danielle Earl of Delmar knows what it's like to live with vision loss.
I was born with a syndrome that made me go blind between the age of 15 and 25.
Hey Theo, what's up?
Danielle says when she got older, she had to learn different techniques to stay independent.
It can be frustrating at times, but if you let that frustration get to you on a regular basis, you're not going to get anywhere. So when a senior comes in, I kind of know what they're dealing with when they first start out.
That's because Danielle is a rehabilitation specialist at the Salisbury Training Center, which is part of the Blind Industries and Services of Maryland.
Our goal is to help seniors, adults in the area who are dealing with vision loss, learn alternative techniques that help them in their independent living.
Amy Kraus is the Rehabilitation Services Coordinator at the Salisbury Training Center. She says it's common for some seniors to lose their eyesight as they get older.
On the Eastern Shore, we have a lot of people who come here to retire and to be with their family and near the beach. And a lot of seniors, as we're aging, macular degeneration comes to play, and people with diabetes and glaucoma and also stroke patients. When people come here and they're dealing with vision loss, they're looking for ways they can continue their independence.
And that's exactly what the training center does. It teaches people about problem solving through their blindness by offering alternative techniques and the support they need.
People are confused about what they can do and what they can't do, and they always will say to us, well, I can't do that anymore. I no longer am doing those things, whether it's cooking or taking care of your checkbook or gardening. And that's the first thing we address is we don't want you to stop doing things that you want to do.
The center is set up like a home, giving seniors a comfortable environment to work in. There's this technology room, complete with computers, tablets, and talking devices.
Alrighty then, this is just like the last lesson. Now type the word P, E, A, space, good, again.
You can do your banking, you can be on Facebook, you can send email, you can do internet, you can write a document, you can take a phone message. You can basically do anything on that computer with a screen reader. We have talking calculators, and we have what is called a pen friend, and that allows you to record, and then you stick that on whatever, like your can of peas, and then you touch this thing to it and it'll tell you that it's a can of peas.
There's also a Braille room, which teaches the visually impaired how to read.
We teach everyone that comes through learns Braille, and we try to use it right away to implement it to help people be more independent.
We don't put the thing in the microwave, right?
Right.
Something else that may become more and more difficult for seniors with vision loss, getting around the kitchen. The training center gives hands-on experience, teaching its students how to handle that very situation.
And it really has a huge impact on your daily life if you are no longer cooking, if you're relying on microwave meals or food from friends and family. That really has a huge impact on your daily living. So we want to show people that you can safely cook. And as a matter of fact, if you have vision loss and you're relying on low vision to do things, we'd rather teach you a non-visual way. You'd be much more safe in your kitchen to do things that way than to be relying on poor vision.
A great deal of emphasis is put on cane travel as well. This allows people to walk on their own at a normal gait and speed while being able to detect their surroundings. Amy says every senior is different when it comes to their progress. People learn at different paces, but whether it's 6 months or more than a year, what's being taught here leads to one goal: independence. Amy says anyone who is struggling with vision loss can come to the training center, a service that is free to those who need it.
If you feel that you have significant vision loss, whether you're legally blind, partially blind, totally blind, you have diabetes and you notice these vision changes, we want people to come and tour our center and see what we offer. You don't have to wait for a certain diagnosis or for anything drastic to happen.
For Danielle, she has one piece of advice.
Contact us, come see us, and that it's okay. That person will be okay as long as they have necessary skills and get skills.
She knows firsthand just how valuable and life-changing this resource can be.
Now, when it comes to transportation to the training center in Salisbury, Amy says people will use public transit, get dropped off and picked up by family or friends, and there's also a van service for local pickup. Training is 2 days from 9 in the morning until 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
And as Brian mentioned, the services provided at the training center are free, so they depend greatly on fundraising to keep the program going. And on March 29th, the 6th annual BISM Big Bash will take place from 6 to 10 p.m. It will be held at the Mardella Springs Fire Hall. There will be food, entertainment, games, and raffles. Tickets are $25 in advance and $30 at the door. And of course, all the money raised goes to the Blind Industries and Services of Maryland. And if you'd like more information on the Blind Industries of Maryland, go to delmarvalife.com.
Okay, so now that we know how to get a handle on our eyes, how about our mouth? Are you one of the many people who are always chewing gum? Seems pretty harmless, right? Well, we're going to learn some of the consequences of the habit.
But it's not only gum that can have an impact on our health. Find out how other foods can hurt our teeth and what you can do about it. Delmarva Life, we'll be right back.